In the Gambia, inflation at 18% surpasses the nominal interest rate of 12%, resulting in a negative real interest rate of -6%. This discourages saving, as inflation erodes purchasing power over time. A 12% nominal interest rate increases borrowing costs for businesses and consumers. This can slow economic activity, as businesses delay investments, and consumers reduce borrowing for major purchases like homes or cars. High inflation diminishes the value of future cash flows, making long-term investments less appealing. Investors demand higher returns to offset inflation risks, reducing investment in productive sectors and undermining economic confidence. With inflation at 18%, real wages lose purchasing power. If wages don't match inflation, Gambian households face declining living standards, higher costs for essentials, and worsening poverty and social inequality. The Central Bank of the Gambia faces a dilemma. Raising interest rates to control inflation could slow economic activity, while keeping rates low might fuel further inflation, challenging economic stability. High inflation pressures the Gambian dalasi, as foreign investors lose confidence. A weaker dalasi makes imports costly, driving inflation in the Gambia's import-dependent economy. The Barrow government's high public spending on infrastructure and salaries has widened fiscal deficits. This leads to increased borrowing, which raises interest rates and fuels inflation by expanding the money supply. The Gambian dalasi's instability under Barrow's administration has increased import costs, driving up prices for essentials like food and fuel. This currency depreciation worsens inflation, as businesses pass higher costs to consumers. Barrow's administration has accumulated significant external debt for infrastructure projects. While potentially beneficial long-term, servicing this debt adds fiscal pressure, leading to more borrowing, higher taxes, or inflationary money printing. The Gambia's heavy reliance on imports for basic goods, combined with global inflation and currency depreciation, has surged import costs. This reliance has significantly increased the cost of living for Gambians. Structural weaknesses, high taxes, and inefficiencies have stifled private sector growth. The government's failure to create a business-friendly environment limits job creation and foreign investment, hindering economic growth and inflation control. Political uncertainty and governance challenges under Barrow have weakened investor confidence, constraining growth in sectors like agriculture and tourism. Corruption and inefficiencies hinder policy implementation, exacerbating economic challenges in the Gambia.